Assalamu alaikum to everyone, dear students. I hope you are all fine. Today we will start exercise 1.4, page number 23. In this exercise, first of all, this is an example. You should be most helpful for further doing exercise. Example, if x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, we can write in this form x and y. Now in this table, the x-axis and y-axis plane here. X-axis positive direction, 0 is the origin, and the y-axis is positive. Now this is the positive, this coordinate, this first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Here the fourth quadrant, so we can represent it by x-axis positive. Here number of, you can start from 1, 2 and 3. You can draw in a graph. So these values are in the, you can write in -1, -2. This is the minus x-axis values. Similarly, these are the positive y direction, 1, 2 and up to so on. Now here -1, -2. This third quadrant is all x-axis and y-axis all negative. This is the positive direction, this is positive direction also, this is negative direction of y-axis. So if we write 2 and 3, where is 2 and 3? So we can here 2 and 3 here, because 2 is x, because 2 is this, and y is 3 because this 3 is in this coordinate. So we can represent both are this direction, so we can call him first coordinate. Similarly, this we can I can show it here again. This now is -2, -3, we can write in this quadrant, second quadrant. So similarly we can write again, if this is the example, and 2 -3 2 -3 we can write here, because y is -3 lie in this direction and 2 in this direction. So this is the fourth quadrant. Now this is also third quadrant. We can write here in both negative y, because this is the negative of x-axis and this is also y negative axis. So both points lie in this direction, so we can negative direction of x-axis and y direction. So these both lie in third quadrant. Now we will move next questions, exercise. Okay, let's move exercise. So exercise 1.4, question number 1. Write the quadrant in which the following points are located. So here the number, some points, 1, 6. 1 means x-axis directions and next means y direction. Here two dimensions here. So 1 we will represent it first term, x-axis all terms are -√3, √2, -7. These are our x-axis. Now second represented y-axis, 6, 4 over 9, 7, 3, -4, -√3. These are y-axis. So now solution, this is again same coordinate, x-axis and y-axis direction. Now this point 1, 6, 1 and 6 are quadrant first. Here 1 this here, and next 1/7 means 1/7 means when I divide through calculator, it's again when I divide 1 divided by 7, so its value is 0.14. so 0.14 actually means 0.14 actually means here in this direction, so both positive. 1/7 here x-axis, and 4/9 is also in x-axis direction, so it's also in first quadrant. So next question, this minus 1.7 x-axis direction, so minus 1 point means here, and 3 means here positive y-axis, so we can call it third quadrant. This is the third quadrant. So next, this under the root 3 minus 4, the value of under the root 3 which is also positive, so x-axis, here to x value of x-axis is this, and minus 4 which means minus y here, so it is in fourth quadrant. It is fourth quadrant, so we can write here fourth quadrant, here quadrant point. So next, this minus 7 minus 3/2, both points are negative, so minus 7, first of all we will search here minus 7 is this in this location, and minus 3/2 is also in this location, minus 3 y-axis, so both coordinates are here lie, so we can use third quadrant. Now minus 7/2 and 1/2, 7/2 and 1/2, 7/2 is also positive, so which is x-axis, and 1/2 which is also in x-axis. 1/2 means 0.5, and 7/2 which is minus some value which is also positive, so these both points lie in this location, so we can here to write quadrant, first quadrant. Next, this minus 3 under the root 3 which value is also negative, so is this quadrant x-axis. Now minus 1.7 minus 1.7 which is y value, which is in minus y direction, this, so we can write here this in third quadrant, because both values are negative of direction x-axis and negative of y direction. Now this 3.57, 3 is also x-axis direction, and 557 which is also in positive direction, both are in first quadrant. Now next, under the root 5 which is also positive, minus 6.54 which is negative, so value of y is negative, which means here, and positive y direction here, so this is the fourth quadrant, so we can write in here fourth quadrant. So now this 27 which is also in positive x-axis, so we can 27 is here 1 2 3 4 up to so on, which means it is here value 27 example, for example here, and minus 27 which means the value of y, which means here minus 27 here, so we can represent here both in fourth quadrant, so we can write here fourth quadrant. So similarly both these are 1.7 also positive, and 2.7 is fourth quadrant, so 1.7 is also in fourth quadrant, so it is also in fourth quadrant. Okay, now this is the minus 1 and minus 11. Minus 1 and negative is 11 is also negative. Both points are negative. So 1 means here minus 1 and 11 means here minus 11. So both are coordinates in third quadrant. Both are in third quadrant. So next question, under the root 3 minus 1.7. Here under the root 3, which is positive direction, so we apply in which direction, and minus 1.3, which is negative x-axis, so it is in fourth quadrant. You can write here in fourth quadrant. Okay, now next question. Now question number 2. Taking proper unit, show the following points are located. So here a question, some points 4, 6 is x and y, 6, 2 which means also x and y, 1 over 2, 1 over 2 which means also x and y, 1 and 3 which also means x and y. So here go to solution. We can take a graph. Here some scales x-axis and y-axis. It's also y-axis, positive y-axis. Here negative x-axis. This is the origin point here, and this is negative x-axis, and this is positive x-axis. Now 4, which means here x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means here, and 6 means positive x-axis, positive y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means here. So this is the point which is located this. So we can write here 4 and 6. We can write here in this form. Now next 2, 6, 6, 2. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is here positive x-axis. So 2 means y, which is also in positive direction. So which is both in lie here. We can write in this form 6 and 2. Now 1 over 2 and 1 over 2, which is means also 0.5 and 0.5. So which is the distance from here to here 1. So 0.5 means actually is the half of this and half of this. So we can write here both are positive quadrant. So we can write here 1 over 2 and 1 over 2. You can write here 1 over 2 and 1 over 2 in this form. Okay, now 1 and 3, which is also 1 it means positive, and 3 which is also in positive, 1, 2, 3. So we can write here this is the question number 2. So it's the we can write in this form. Now next question, question number 2. Here again some points minus 3, 4, 5, 2, minus 4, 1, and minus 4 divided by 5, 1 over 2, minus 2 over 5, 2 over 5, minus 1 over 2, 1 over 2. Now let's move solution. Again this minus 3 is here negative and 4 is here, so we can write in this quadrant. So second quadrant, again we can write here -5 2. We can write here -5 and 2. -5 which is in negative x-axis, so this, and 2 which is in this direction, so both are lie in second quadrant. Now we can -4 in x-axis direction for here, and +1 which is in y direction, so we can write here in this quadrant. Now 1 over 4 or 5 minus and 1 over 2, which actually means both are in negative x-axis negative direction, so it's here negative 104.5 which is in this quadrant. So if we divide this form, 4 divided by 5, its value is 0.8, which means 0.8 is minus 0.8 which is in this direction, so we can write here in this, and 0.5 here and 0.8 here, so we can write in this quadrant. So both are negative, so we can write here in this direction. Here. Now next 1 2 over 5 2 over 5, both are -2 over 5 is in x-axis, so here in this quadrant, so 2 over 5 is positive direction, so we can write in this quadrant in this. 1 over 2 over 5 and 2 over 5, so it's done this direction. So also 1 over 2 and -1 over 2 both are in this quadrant. Now next question, question number 3. If a is equal to x/x belongs to natural number, and 2 is less than and equal to x, and x is less than equal to 5 slash, and b is equal to x/x belong to z, and -6 is less than x, and x is less than -3. Find the x cross b, b cross a, and a cross a. Plot these sets on graph paper. Now show here value of a, which means -2 less than and equal to x, which means the value of x lie between these two numbers 2 to 5. We can write 2 3 4 5, which is maximum number is 5 and minimum number is 2, which means the x lie between these 2 points. Now the value of b, which means not is this sign, not this sign, so which means that value of x is less than -3 and greater than -6, so we can less than -3 -3 means -4. You can start from example. This is the point, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is negative value 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So value of x lie between these two values 4 and 5, -6 and -3 this. So we cannot write these numbers -6 and -3, because we can write it 4 and 5. 4 which means in x-axis minus x-axis, and 5 means -5. Now so we can cross multiply. Now we can multiply both these numbers, a multiply b, okay, which is equal to a. We can multiply in this form. 2 multiply 2 into 4, we can write here 2 into 5, and 2 into 4, you can write here 2 into 5 or 2 into 4, which is also same. First you can write minus 4, you can minus 5, which is both equal. And now we can multiply from with 3, so we can 3 into 5 and 3 into minus 4. Now we can both multiply 4 into 5 minus 5, and 5 into, we can 4 into minus 4, and 5 into 5 minus 5, and 5 into minus 4. This is the product cost product here. Now we can plot these numbers in a graph paper. So 2 and minus 5, which is also in line this coordinate. 2 means x-axis, so this is the positive x-axis, this is positive y, this is the negative x-axis, this is negative y. So minus 5, which is in this quadrant, 4 5, and 2 which is in this direction, so we can write in here. So here we can write 2 and minus 5. Now again 2 and minus 4, 2 in this direction x-axis, minus 4 in y direction. So this is the point here this number lie. So we can write in this form 2 minus 4. Now 3 minus 5. So we can write 3 in x-axis direction, 1 2 3 here, and minus 5, which is in negative direction of y-axis here. So we can write in this coordinate. Now 3 in positive x-axis and y is minus 4. We can write again this number here, so it is 3 minus 4 here. Again 4 and 5, 4 in positive x-axis and 5 in negative y direction, so this is also write in this quadrant. So here 4 minus 5. Again 4 in also in x-axis direction and positive axis, and 5 in negative axis direction, 4 can write in this coordinate. So again 5 and minus 5, again 5 in x-axis direction here, and minus 5 here, so we can write in this coordinate again here. Now 5 and minus 4, we can write in this coordinate again, this. So this is the question number 3. We can write on paragraph graph paper. So next question. So next question, if a is slash a, again natural number, and 2 is less than equal to x and less than 5, and b equal to x slash x belong to z, and x minus 6 is less than x, and minus 3 is greater than x. find, we have also find a cross b. Now we will find the a cross a. So these are the both in same solution. Now next two numbers a, which is also we know that value of a in previous question 2 to 5, because 2 less than x and y, x is greater than 2 and less than 5, which is we can write in these numbers. Again a, we can multiply these numbers, so we can multiply 2 and 2, we can 2 multiply each numbers first, so next we can 3 multiply by each numbers, and 4 we can multiply these numbers, and 5 we can multiply this number. So 2 can multiply 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, again 3 and 2, 3 and 4, 3 and 5, so again 5 and 5, last we can write here. Now we will plot these sets on a graph paper. Now this is a graph paper. First of all, we will start here. 2 and 2, both x and y, all these coordinates are belong in first quadrant, because no any negative value is here, so these values are all plotted in first quadrant. Now 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, which means both are x and y are positive. 2, 3, which is also in first quadrant. 2, 4, which is also in first quadrant. 2, 5, which is 2 x-axis and 5 y-axis. Again here 2, 3, which means 2 y-axis and 3 x-axis. 3 and 3, which is also both are in first quadrant. 3, 4, which is also in first quadrant. 3, 2, which is also in first quadrant. 4, 2, which is also in first quadrant. 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5. These are all values are in plot in first quadrant, because these are positive x-axis, this is also positive y-axis. Now we can plot here the graph paper these values, because are all in first quadrant. Okay. Okay, let's move next question. Okay, question number 4. Find the coordinates of point A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Plotted on a graph paper is shown below. What are the coordinates of the origin O? Here is a paragraph, page number 23, figure 1.18. You can open your book and see this question. Here the graph. Here some values are plotted: A, B, C, D, and F. Some values are here. Now we will find the value of these coordinates. Now first of all, we will find the value of A here, which means A is in minus 9 and 10, which means value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it means here is 9. This 9 values means minus x-axis, and y is in x-axis, y direction. So we can write here. Now this is the value of x. Now value of y-axis and x-axis. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 is here, so we can write 9 x-axis and 10 y-axis. So is in second quadrant. This answer A we can write in this form. Now B. Where is B? B is here. Minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6, what means in a y direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can write in here minus 7 and 6 in second quadrant. Now next question, next C. Minus 8, which is in minus y direction. C is here, so we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Minus and negative, and 7 is also in positive. 7 is here, so we can write here in minus 7. It's a typing mistake, sorry. We can write here minus 8 minus 7. So next we can see D. D is here, which is in positive x-axis and negative y direction. So 1 and 2 here, and 1, 2, 3. So we can write here 3 and negative 2. 3 and negative 3. You can write here 1, 2 and 3. Here point is here, so we can 3 and also in 3. So we can write in this form. Now B, C, D, 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 E. Here is E. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The value is 10 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 here. Both are in first quadrant and lie here, so we can write in 10, 9. Okay. F we can write here in F, which is in 2, 1, 2 in negative x-axis, and 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the point here, so we can write here minus 2 and 10. Then this. So again G is equal to 3 and 6, where G, value of G here. So 3 means value of 1, 2, 3 in value of x-axis, and 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 here. So we can write in here 3 and 6. We can H here, so which is in x-axis positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 here, and minus 5 here. So we can in this form. Again 0, 0, which means O, which is in origin position of this is in the center position. We can write here 0 x-axis and 0 y-axis. This is the origin point for x-axis and y-axis for all direction.